JasmyCoin just got slapped with a 360 times price prediction. Yeah, you heard that right. Not 3 times, not 30 times, but 360 times the current price. Now before you rush to mortgage your house, there's something peculiar happening beneath the surface. The token's bleeding out, down 6% this week, yet trading volume just spiked. Someone knows something, or maybe someone's about to get absolutely wrecked. Either way, buckle up, because what I'm about to show you will either make you a believer or have you questioning every crypto analyst's sanity. Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Warriors. If you're new here, I break down the hype from the reality so you don't end up holding bags while everyone else is driving Lambos. Do yourself a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon because the market doesn't wait for anyone, and neither should you. JasmyCoin is currently trading at $0.01225 with a market cap sitting around $605 million. Not exactly pocket change, but not world-dominating either. The token's been getting absolutely hammered lately, down 4.48% in the last 24 hours and 6.38% over the week. Classic bearish territory, right? But wait. Trading volume just increased by 2.74% to $36.32 million. Now, when price drops but volume climbs, that's not random noise. That's institutional players either accumulating at discount prices or retail traders panic selling straight into smart money's hands. The question is, which side are you on? JasmyCoin isn't some random meme token cooked up in someone's basement. It's actually a data security project aiming to give users control over their personal information through blockchain technology. In a world where your data gets sold more times than a used car. That's, actually, a pretty compelling use case. But compelling doesn't always mean profitable, and that's where things get spicy. Let me paint you a picture of Jasmy's journey because, honestly, it reads like a thriller novel written by someone with severe mood swings. According to data from CryptoRank, 2023 was basically a roller coaster designed by someone who hates joy. The year started strong, investors were optimistic, money was flowing in, everyone thought they'd found the next Ethereum killer. Then reality hit. Multiple months of decline, brief moments of hope, followed by more decline. The chart looked like a heart rate monitor during a horror movie marathon. Then, 2024 arrived, and things got weird. We're talking extreme volatility, massive surges that made people rich overnight, followed by drops so sharp they could have been used as murder weapons. The overall outcome, stronger than 2023, but so unpredictable, you might as well have been trading with a magic 8-ball. Now here's where it gets interesting. In 2025, the chaos suddenly stopped. The movements became steadier, milder, almost suspiciously calm. It's like watching a hyperactive kid suddenly sit still in class. You don't think, oh, how nice. You think, what are they planning? This consolidation phase could mean two things. Either Jasmy is gathering strength for an explosive move upward, or it's the calm before the project fades into irrelevance. Smart money is watching, dumb money is guessing. According to prominent crypto analyst Javon Marks, JasmyCoin has a price target of $4.47. From the current price of just over 1 cent, that represents a mind-bending 36,010% gain. For those keeping score at home, that's a 360x return. If you put in $1,000 today, you'd be sitting on $360,000. If you put in $10,000, congratulations, you're now a millionaire multiple times over. Now, is Javon Marks just huffing hopium? Let's examine his reasoning. The chart shows a clear accumulation and breakout structure. We're seeing higher lows forming, a textbook sign that sellers are exhausting themselves and buyers are stepping in at higher price points. There are multiple reaccumulation zones visible, which suggests smart money isn't just buying once and hoping. They're layering positions, building a foundation. From a technical perspective, this is exactly what you want to see before a major leg up. It's not a pump and dump spike, it's methodical, calculated accumulation, the kind institutional players make when they know something retail doesn't. But, and this is crucial, technical analysis isn't a crystal ball, it's probability, not prophecy. That 360 times target assumes everything goes right. Adoption increases, market sentiment shifts bullish, Bitcoin doesn't implode, and Jasmy actually delivers on its technological promises. Those are some hefty assumptions. My expert take. The structure is legitimately bullish, higher lows plus accumulation zones equal potential energy building, but 360 times, that's best case scenario, moonshot territory. Could it happen? Absolutely. Will it happen? That's where you need to separate hopeful thinking from calculated risk management. Let's dig into the weekly chart, because this is where things get technically juicy. The Bollinger Bands are tightening like a python squeezing its prey. When bands contract, Volatility is dropping, and historically, that precedes big moves in either direction. It's coiled energy waiting for a catalyst. The question isn't if it'll move, it's when and which direction. Currently, Jasmy is trading below its 9-week simple moving average at about 1.4 cents. That's bearish pressure in simple terms. The price hasn't been able to reclaim that level, which means short-term momentum definitely favors sellers. Until Jasmy flips that resistance into support, bulls are fighting uphill. The relative strength index sits at 41.74, not quite oversold territory, that would be below 30, but definitely showing weak buying pressure. The interesting part, it's hovering in this accumulation zone. When RSI lingers around 40 to 45 without dropping further, it often signals that selling pressure is exhausted. Bottom fishers start circling, waiting for the exact moment to strike. Now the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence for those who like fancy words, is currently below the signal line. Bearish, right? But notice the histogram bars are flattening. That decline in bearish momentum is subtle but significant. When the MACD flattens after downtrend, it's often the precursor to a trend reversal. So, what's the overall technical picture? Well, we're seeing consolidation around support levels, with diminishing selling pressure and, honestly, some early signs of accumulation. Traders are just waiting, watching for that breakout moment, when Jasmy either reclaims the 9-week SMA and launches toward Javon Marks' target, or, breaks down below support and totally invalidates the entire bullish thesis. Timing is everything here. If you jump in too early during consolidation, you're just stuck watching paint dry while your capital sits idle. But if you wait too long, you could miss the explosive move. Welcome to crypto trading, where patience and impatience both cost you money. One thing I want to emphasize, this isn't financial advice, but it is pattern recognition. I've seen this setup before in other altcoins. Some went on to deliver 50x, even 100x returns. Others, they totally faked out, trapped bulls, and dumped into oblivion. The chart doesn't care about your feelings or your mortgage payment. The increased trading volume despite falling prices, honestly, suggests accumulation by informed players. Retail typically sells into weakness. Institutions buy it. If you're seeing volume expansion during a price decline, someone with deeper pockets than you is building a position. But let's not ignore the risks. Jasmy's market cap of $605 million means it's not a micro-cap gamble, but it's also not battle-tested like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Regulatory pressure on data projects, competition from established players, or simply failure to gain adoption could torpedo this entire thesis. The 2025 steady performance is encouraging, but steady in crypto often means forgotten. The market rewards excitement, volatility, and narrative. If Jasmy can't recapture attention, it doesn't matter how beautiful the technical setup looks, nobody's buying. So, where does that leave us? JasmyCoin sits at a critical juncture. The technicals suggest accumulation. The analyst prediction honestly screams moonshot potential. The market sentiment remains cautiously optimistic but, still pretty skeptical. Is 360 times realistic? Well, in crypto, stranger things have happened. Projects have gone from pennies to dollars, but they've also gone from dollars to pennies. Your job as an investor isn't to believe or disbelieve, it's to assess risk, manage position size, and understand that even the best technical setups can fail spectacularly. If you found this analysis helpful, go check out my other videos on my channel. Also, drop a comment below. Are you bullish or bearish on Jasmy? I read every single one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who needs to hear it. The crypto space rewards the informed and punishes the impulsive. Be informed. As always, nothing I say is financial advice. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile and risky. Only invest what you can afford to lose completely. Do your own research, understand the projects you're investing in, and never make decisions based solely on price predictions, even when they sound as wild as 360 times. Trade safe, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.